Welcome back. And today's objective is cattle. Alright, we need something going on in the background whilst we're harvesting and growing plants and seeds and whatnot. So we are going to quite a big one. It's quite probably the hardest thing in the game is cattle or animals per se, because there's a lot to them you need to worry about. So if we got to bring up this menu here now, so we go to animals. So we start with large cattle press. These actual locations around the pastures and stuff like that. One of these would actually be this one here. Let's try and locate which one that is actually. Actually, that won't be a problem. That will come apparent once I've actually put them in there. So there's a few things you need to worry about. So we have cleanliness, water, straw. They're like the conditions we require. So at all times, and also need to feed them as well. We're going to feed them mixed. So we're literally just going to feed them this. So it's pretty much all this can be into one combined. So that's what's going to be there. So we need to make sure that the place is clean. So they will produce slurry. Cows. We're talking about cows here specifically because that's what we're going to be aiming to get here today. They're going to produce slurry. So we need a front loader more or less, or a tipper for our tractor to get rid of the slurry and put it back into either a slurry silo or put it back into their trough more or less, which you can do. So that's the first thing we need to get. So we need to purchase a front loader and more or less like a bucket, more or less, to scoop up the shit. So that's already two things to purchase. Next, you need water. Obviously, you can collect water from around the map, more or less. Luckily for us, we actually have a water point on the farm right here, which is great. So we also need to get ourselves a water tank to hook up trailer to the back of the tractor to bring it over here, I believe. So that's the third thing we need to buy. Fourth thing, straw. Straw is another thing. So what you actually need to you need to kind of put out straw all over the place. We can get straw from the silo as well, which is great. Or alternatively, you can get it from hay bales, which you collect from another machine out in the fields once you've done your harvesting. But obviously, we don't have a hay bale machine, so we're just going to go with just using the silo there and using a straw machine essentially. So that's the fourth thing we need to buy. And then the total mixed ration. So this is our food as well. We need to buy another fifth thing, which actually dispenses and mixes the food for us to put inside their troughs. So those are things we need to purchase. So it's going to be quite an interesting episode here. This is what I've done a bit of reading, watched a few videos, on YouTube. And from what I've seen, it seems quite complex. And then also another thing we may need to purchase as well, if we want to transport the cows about, is going to be, which we can do them there. You can actually get them to transport them here and just buy them and just spawn here, or you can actually go collect them, which means they are cheaper to purchase. You don't have to pay for a transport fee, which might be an option if we have enough money. But we'll see. So what we're actually going to end up doing here is probably getting rid of our little, our little forklift, which is currently at the stop still. We haven't moved from the shop. But we're going to get those items and see where we go. It's going to go one of two ways. These cows are going to die, or they're going to survive, and it's going to be great. And we're going to make some money. We're going to probably buy maybe, I think about 2,700 each. We're probably going to buy like 6 cows, which is a good enough number for me. Okay. So that's what the plan is for today. So the field is growing. It's just taking a long time. It's going to take a few days. And consider I'm doing each episode of more or less a day. Probably going to have a few episodes until we see that happening. But we never know. I might fast forward it depending on how much we've got to do between now and then. If there's nothing for me to achieve or do, you know. Next episode, we'll see what happens after this one today. Just fingers crossed this goes well, because I've never dived into this. There's going to be, I haven't got a lot of money as well, 137,000. I should be able to purchase a lot of it for about, I've looked at prices as well. We're looking at about $60,000 for all the kit, more or less, there and thereabouts. Hopefully it's not more, because this is going to be our main income. We're going to have to, I know what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to do some contracts shortly as well, to get ourselves up on our feet as well a little bit here, whilst this field does grow, which you can see is growing. Oh, you can't see it, it's growing. No, it's not actually. It's not at all growing. This season's mod I downloaded. It's not easy. It's not easy, but we are playing it realistically, so we got to play it as it is. You know, difficult way to actually learn something from this as well. So it's gonna be interesting. Alright, so we're going to tip up here and we'll get the front wheelies. We've got our trailer here as well, which is good, so we can take some bits and bobs back with us. As you can see there, we're probably going to get rid of the forklift. I don't think we need it, to be honest, quite frankly. If I'm getting the front load on this thing now anyway, we're not going to need it at all. So it just saves me having money coming out of my pocket whilst I'm leasing. Okay. See, there it is. How much does it come out a day? Doesn't say, does it? So I think we should return that for now. If we need it, we've got money to get it again, but no. Front loaders, here we go. So we get this one. We can change the colour as well, which is cool. I'll buy that. So that's 8,000. Quite expensive. What else do we need? So that's the first item we need. Telehanders. We just need a universal bucket. Would do pretty sufficiently actually. Manure. There we go. Let's change the colour of this as well. Whoa. That's mad. I would prefer it black, to be honest. We can change different colour buckets for different items. That's pretty cool. Pretty different jobs. So there we go. We can actually pick up stuff for the forks anyway. So we could buy some forks. So it might actually be best if we brought some. Bale forks. Pallet fork. We'll buy that as well. Put some on the trailer. An expensive day today. Bale pipe spike. This one's good as well. Fork with grapple. We'll go for that as well. Okay, so that's our items we need for that. So next, animals. Here we are. Here's the water one. We need this as well. Then we need a mixer. One of these is going to mix. So do like the exact same thing, which is bizarre. But one's like 10 grand cheaper. So this is going to mix up a forage mixer wagon, blend silage, hay, and straw into total mixed ration that can be fed to cattle. So this is a very important bit of kit. 74,000, and then we need one of these. This machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover the ground with a pen straw. See, I don't have any straw bales, which is the problem. I don't even know what the alternative is actually, to be honest, because I need to spray the straw everywhere. This machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover. Kind of lease it. It actually does put the straw bales in there, yeah. Right, we'll come back to that. We'll take this stuff what we've got at the moment, and we'll go from here. So we've got what's called transport of animals. It might be in here actually. No, where is the animal transport? Slurry tanks, no. So that's called chainsaws. That's badass, that. Where is it? Where is... It's under MISC. It might be under here, actually. No. Well, that's what we might need there as well. A measuring tool for measuring the temperature of pretty much the fields. We'll need that at some point. Tank transport liquids. I can't seem to find... Someone's probably looking at it and going, it's right there. It's right there, dude. See, I'm sure it was under animals. I'm sure it was. I've looked at it multiple times now. I'm probably like a right twat. What else could it be under, possibly? MISC? No. It's got to be under trailer. It's a trailer. Maybe it is under trailers. No. Right, let's go one by one. No. Animal transport, there it is, right on the top. Oh god. These are quite expensive as well. This can carry 6 cows, but maybe we won't do that actually. We'll figure out how we get all the story. Before we even purchase anything, we'll try and produce stuff. Let's see what we can get. Let's purchase that last thing we needed actually, the hay bales. But how do I put straw in? Does that actually put straw in there? This machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover the ground with a pen with straw. It only takes straw bales. Let's lease it for now. Okay, let's look at our kit and equipment we've picked up. There's a lot of kit and equipment now. I'll try and get some of this on the trailer as well. Nice. Get all this on here as much as we can. Strap this down. They look exactly the same, those things in there as well. Great. At least one of them's leased anyway. Oh, fuck that off the night. Should be able to sell those again. That'd be useful. There's probably some way you can sell them. Do these straps. No, I can get anything on the back of that, is there really? It'd be nice to have a bigger trailer. Probably at some point I get a trailer for my semi-truck as well. Now we're farming. This is some good farm kit, this. So it's actually, no, I want to go over it, so will it? I'm going to slide off. They're pretty good actually for the standing position, actually, to be fair. I don't know which one's which, to be honest. I think that one's the hair one and the other one's the TMR. Take this one first. Turn on mixer wagon. It's a mixer rate, there we go, okay, it's cool. See you later. Okay, let's take this stuff back and we'll test this one out first. We're going to test all the stuff out first, to be honest. Let's see what we can achieve here. So the last thing I do is get there, get the cows, and I can't even feed them. Imagine that. So we'll test this out first. Should be able to fill this up with the silo. My only real concern now is the straw, really. Fingers crossed this goes well. Right, here we go. All in one mixer. See what we can put in this thing. Okay, start filling. Total mix ration. There we go. Look at that. I guess we turn on the mixer next. Right, that's full. Now we mix it. See, it extended that porch out, or that concrete platform out there as well. See, we should have the mixers now. Let's have a look. Mixing ratio. I don't know. Does it do anything? Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, that's the front bit. That's probably why. Okay, so what is that mixing ratio doing, I wonder? So I'm pretty sure you bring it into here once it's done. Start overloading. Okay, there we go. Because that actually pulls some out. Okay, cool, I'll get that. I don't want to load here. Wonder if that's actually come up me actually putting some food down there. Aha! Total mix ratio 100%. They're 1,000 litres. Nice, it's worked. Okay, so it also wants hay, silage, grass. See, I think I also need some of this as well, actually, because I only got 100% food. I think I have a good mix. If you have, I think the rule of thumb is you have a good mix of this, you get better efficiency. Obviously, they can just eat the total mix ration, but I think it's best if you get a mix of all three. But that's not a concern for me yet. I mean, we'll go work with what we got. So we know one, it's worked. Okay, we've got a working, we've got some food. Great, that's good news. Okay, that's a wall. Let's not drive into that. Where can we store this? It's getting busy on this farm now, isn't it? I might have to make a little spot over here for kit and equipment. You get a barn down over here, might be pretty good actually. A big barn. Put it over here for now though. That's annoying, that thing. Wish I could delete it. Well, I could put it up there actually, behind this barn. That'd be a nice spot actually. Like my food for the cows, cattle spot actually. All stuff for the cattle behind here. I can park it in there, it is. Okay, next. Right, let's go back to the shop and get the next one. Alright, let's see if this works. If I pull up into here, ship it off a little water. Aha, we are. Oh. Look at that. Perfect. And let's drive this into here. So far it's going pretty well. Too well. I feel like the straw's going to be the next issue. If I come into here, you should be able to pour the water into... Where do I pour the water? What should be out here? Yep, look at that. But I'm assuming maybe the straw goes at the end there, where you can see that last marking is. This could be an interesting one, whether or not we can get straw in that machine we got. So, check food, done. Water, done. We've got to pick up for this slurry. Cleanliness, that's done. We need somewhere to dump the stuff though, actually. Maybe the slurry point would be pretty good. Actually, I'll leave this at a water point, actually. There's no point in leaving here, is there? Okay. Right, got the next vehicle. So what I actually did is I brought some straw inside of the shop and placed it inside the actual machine itself. Because you actually can buy straw. But let's see where we have to park this thing up. I don't know whether it's inside or not. Let's find out, shall we? Let's go inside and see what it says. Might have to be able to blast it in here. Unload here. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. There we go. Fantastic. And I guess we can aim it where we want to. If I... Fantastic, that. Oh, that's all the straw gone. Nice. Let's check our computer system. Here we go. Water, straw. It's got no straw apparently right now, so I might have fired it in the wrong location. It's quite worrying. Where do I actually need to fire it? I wonder. Got myself stuck a little bit there. Okay, let's get myself reverse myself out of here. Ooh. Houston, we have a problem. This is awkward, not? There we go. Okay, so straw works. We can, well, I don't think that's the right location to fire the straw. I know I can put it in here, is there? Hang about. Alright, we can just put straw straight up in there. As is, without even... Don't even need to get straw bales, because it has everything in that all-in-one. All-in-one is just too easy, man. It makes things too easy. Right, let's see where I need to put the straw. Maybe I'll just fire it straight into their space. I don't know, so look. Do a little bit there. Let's check now. No litres of straw gone up yet. Maybe directly into the field. No, still done nothing. Let's try on the other side of this. start overloading. There we go. It's that side. Okay, we got it in the end. Straw, boom. Okay, happy days. Right, so we've got straw. We've got ourselves all those. So now we're going to bring the truck over. Bring this here now. Okay, that's set. It's good to go. We'll put down this claw somewhere. Where we can put the claw, I wonder. Maybe down here would be a good spot. Have all the different heads. That's good to me. Turn this off for a moment. Okay, let's go to the vehicle over there. Got all the heads on it what we need for over there. So we're gonna have to actually purchase that. What if we can actually just purchase it? Owned items. So I don't want to get rid of it, I want to purchase it. I'll keep it leased for now. I think once it's paid for, it's paid for. I don't know. Maybe that's different. Leasing's different. Maybe we'll have to do that at some point. I'll change it, but not yet though. See, how do we gain milk is the next thing. Like, where does the milk go to? I'm guessing there. Tanks transport liquids. Alright, let's take our truck over. I'm going to figure that out in a moment. Take our truck over and then we will either purchase the cattle straight away or go and collect them. Right, let's get back up to the farm. Right, let's get ourselves some cattle. Right, if I go to this thing right here, this should allow me to purchase some. Oh ho ho. What have we got here? New, 1.9 years, 410 kilograms. I can rest assured that low feed consumption, price per head are both two well-worthy trade-offs for lower milk production. The carcass breed limited is an expensive but efficient animal, meaning it will grow very quickly and give a great price at market. Well, I think we'll go for milk, to be honest, right now. So with a high demand, big carcass that can return a decent investment in the market. We'll just go for milk, queen of milk production. This breed requires a lot of feed and expensive to buy up front, but produces the most milk. I think that's the best thing that's for us to do, really, because we want something just to produce milk over time so we can go and sell. And then obviously just pumping feed in there will be pretty good. But we'll see, won't we? How many we should buy? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forget we'll go for 10. Whoa, we have some cows. Nice. Okay, so now what do we do? Oh shit. Straw. They need a lot of stuff. Oh no. They drank all the water already. Fucking greedy bitches. Right. Shit. Let's go, 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 go. So what's the first thing I need? The first thing we need. We're going to go for the water. I think that's quite an important thing. Luckily we practiced. Imagine we did this, got in, actually flapped. I guess I need to close the gate behind me. I'm gonna do it. Because I'm nervous. There must be other troughs for water. There we go, because actually there was none before, so now it knows actually how many needs to put in. Gonna do another run of water. Move, bitch! Fucking hell. Please don't run. Go out the gate. I beg of you, please. I don't want to run her over either. Just paid £2 for you. But she's right by that door. It's making me nervous. Jesus Christ, this is the most tensest thing that's happened in this game. Feeding the fucking cows. Holy shit. Quick. Oh, fucking hell, there's a fucking wall there. Fucking flaps on now, boys and girls. Right. Move. Move. Yes. You gotta love it. Right. I don't think they're road for it. Yeah, they're not. They stay in the pasture. That's good. As I'm gonna go full cowboy in that bitch. Well, this gives us a lot to do whilst we wait for the crops to grow. Well, that's a healthy amount. So we're gonna move on to getting the food. Put it up, ready to go for me to come back in a minute. So we're going to do another run shortly. We'll probably have to do this as like a daily thing as well. When I come onto the farm, immediately onto filling up just food, keep it topped up at all times. This tray doesn't tend to bend. Alright, we've got a good amount of food there. I lied. Bent. See, I would like to get grass and whatnot on there, but I'm not too sure how to get that down there. Maybe it can get poured into here as well. I'll do a read and find out about it. If it does, that's good. Let's get my straw in here. Praise the Lord for this all-in-one refill. It makes no sense, but it works. That could put like an unlimited amount there. Oh my god, look. That's ridiculous, the amount of fill you can get into that. It's 100%, but it's still going, which is weird. Go. So the straw we need. Oh, what was that there? So this is a straw silo. Is that what it is? So we figured it out. This silo here is for straw. Okay. I wonder if you can sell straw. Straw a commodity you can sell? Of course it is. Nah, you can't get much for it. But it does sell. There it is there actually. I have to move my tray now. Keep that straw in there ready to go. So it says cleanliness at 0%. Which one wonder why. Does that mean it's good? Or the higher it is, the worse it is? Doesn't quite say. Let's find out. Right, how we're looking. Cleanliness is 0%. Estimated food required 58,000 litres. So I may actually need hay, alfalfa, silage, and grass. And then that might start moving depending on the cleanliness. Alright, let's figure out how to get this done. Let's close the gate. That's a good start though. It's a good start. I'm happy with that. Alright, so it looks like they can just go with just a TMR food, which is great to see. As you can see now, the cleanliness is 100%. They are taking water, they are actually producing stuff. They produce some manure, which is great. So now we're going to give it time, speed up at some point. And then they should start producing slurry and milk as well. Obviously the slurry and manure we can put into that little concrete area over there, which can be sold at a later date or used for fertilizer. Or we can also put it back into this area here, back in their trough and whatnot. They can also eat that as well. Well, not per se, I think the slurry they can. But yeah, so that's a good step. You know, this is a good step in the right direction. Now we just got to wait for this to produce. The manure is going up, which is great. We've got to give it time until we start seeing the milk go up, which is fantastic. And then we have to purchase a trailer for milk, and then go sell that bad boy. So let's get our kit squared away. And I think I'm going to call that a day. What was that, like 2 hours work in game time? It's a pretty good day, if you ask me. Let's clean this bad boy down and then get it squared away. Nice. So that was pretty successful, if I say so myself. So far, we're looking pretty good. So let's see how much that field's grown. It's still slowly growing. It's going to take a little while. So hopefully the cows produce some stuff now. It's just really a waiting game. We might actually start speeding that game up because we've been set on real time for a while now. So that should be the plan for the next episode, is to speed things up, start seeing stuff being produced. Yeah. Maybe do some contracts next one. We'll have a look. We'll see what's going on. But see if we can square away these cows a little bit. Get rid of some manure and stuff like that. Use the stuff we brought, tools. That'd be pretty cool. So, nice. I'll see you guys in the next one.